Hi, my name is Tim Reha, host of Informed Health 2016 here at UCSF in beautiful San Francisco. Exciting panel today. We have Eugene Mazo as the CEO of DGLogik. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you, Tim.
So you're looking good. I love the suit and tie.
Thank you.
So we had a really good panel today. It was Informed Health, talking about health information interoperability and the holy grid. We'll go into that, but first I want to hear about your background.
I'm the CEO of DGLogik, and we're a software company for the Internet of Everything. Essentially what we do is enable devices and other applications to be able to connect to each other, exchange data freely, and then allow developers to build applications on top of all of that free-flowing data.
So how did you get into this space?
My background is in business process automation. My business partner's background is in commercial building automation and systems integration. So we saw a lot of opportunity for the greater Internet of Everything market to provide technology into that sector to connect all of these various things and build value-added applications on top of it.
Who was on the panel, and what was the kind of the hot points you guys were hitting upon?
Yeah, Aaron was on the panel, and what we were talking about is essentially this interoperability, knocking down walled gardens and getting things to be able to talk to each other, both from a technological perspective as well as the business value that all of that interoperability can bring. Specifically to healthcare, really driving the healthcare industry into the modern age where all of the other, or quite a few other industries already utilize this interoperability concept to get more information and more value from it. We're really trying to get healthcare into that same paradigm now.
How far are we into the process of doing this, and what's the next 5 years going to bring?
Technologies already exist. I think the challenge right now is to actually get the healthcare industry to move quick enough to adopt these technologies. With all of the regulations and kind of the slow-moving bits and pieces within this industry specifically, that's proving to be a challenge. It's not really a technological challenge, but more of a mindset challenge.
Inside, drill down to some of the topics that were happening and what was exciting about the panel today.
Yeah, so one of the topics that I was actually speaking about was we believe that in order for true interoperability to happen, we need technologies that support this interoperability and knocking down walled gardens. Our point of view is that the only way that that can be done is through open source platforms, open source technologies, which allow a community of all of these manufacturers and service providers to collaborate towards a common goal, which is this interoperability.
So the open source movement is very important, especially in healthcare, where a lot of the business models are to have customer lock-in, but not necessarily better for creating interoperability. Can you expand on that?
Sure. So it's not about open sourcing the data. The data still needs, obviously, privacy and security and things like that, but the exchange of data between the different systems, the protocol, the normalization, the data modeling, all of that is what is open source. And we're actually involved in an initiative called DSA, Distributed Services Architecture, which is precisely that. It's an open source initiative for this data interchange. It connects to various devices regardless of manufacturer origin, protocol, or language, and it establishes a bidirectional communication channel where not only do you get data from other devices and applications, but you're actually also able to share data with those devices and applications.
And it's interesting with like medical imaging and blood data, there's all types of different data sets, and you're able to work across these different areas?
Exactly. So you just bringing these vast amount of data into a single platform, whether you're going to do analytics on it later, whether you're going to do a dashboard for a doctor or for a patient, improving the patient experience or the patient care, the more access you have to more data, the better off you're going to be, and the better the quality of the patient care is going to be.
Eugene, what types of folks are you trying to reach here at the conference and out in the world to help your business and to help the greater healthcare informed health movement take place?
So there's really two target audiences for us. Number one is the manufacturers and getting them to support an open source standard, getting them to implement and really support this whole interoperability movement. And the second audience that we're looking for is essentially developers. Developers that can take that data, come up with brilliant use cases to offer to the market, and build applications utilizing all of that data very quickly and efficiently.
Great interview, looking sharp today. What's next for you?
Thank you very much. Well, next we're just going to continue to evangelize kind of the open source aspect of it and offer best-in-class tools for developers to be able to create these value-added applications.
And how do people get a hold of you, Eugene?
I'm on LinkedIn. You can go to my LinkedIn profile. It's Eugene Mazo, E-U-G-E-N-E. Last name is Mazo, M-A-Z-O. Or you can always go to our company website, which is DGLogik.com, DGLogik.com.
Excellent. Great interview, and nice to meet you and have you on the show.
Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate it.
Cheers.